All right. If you're a little intimidated by contouring or this whole makeup system, just remember you can do it in a smaller compact like this. This one has my lip colors. Don't be, for one, I'm here for you. But two, if you want to do your makeup kind of more of the traditional way of applying your foundation first like you're used to, I'm going to show you how to do that. And that you can actually layer this makeup. It's not made to layer, you don't have to, but you can if that makes more sense. So you'll take your foundation shade that I match you to, and even if you purchase on your own and guess on the website what color you are, you can look at the collection tabs and it'll kind of give you an idea of the main colors that you'd need based on the photos. Like I'm a level 3 on the collection. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. So the foundation color that you'd be matched to or find on the collections tab is what you can apply with a fluffy brush like this. So either the blush bronzer, the 3D, or even the detail brush. You'll just tap into the product and press it all over your skin. This will even you out like a traditional foundation, okay? Set it down. I'm going to go over my lids just because they're a little more red, and that just helps to cancel out that redness. And then areas that you need a little more coverage, you'll tap back in. Okay, so the areas you need a little extra coverage, just go back in and just stipple that color to make sure you get the coverage you want. So like I said, you can apply this like your normal foundation that you're used to, where it applies all over, okay? I'll even get up towards my hairline. I never do that. I always leave that out because my contour has coverage. But this is my cream makeup all in one, just with one color, okay? I'm going to take my finger, just tap into my dark circle. It's the same color. I'm just getting it a little more concentrated to color correct better because this brush is more of a light to medium. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with this, but like traditional makeup, when you put one color of a beige all over your face, you lose that beautiful dimension. So I have shadows here, but they're kind of diffused away because I put that one color on. So that's where the contour really helps shape your face, and I don't want you guys to be afraid of contour. So I'm gonna now go into contour and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take my detail brush. This one is made to contour, and I'm gonna tap it and kind of wiggle it into my contour. Now think of contour in 4 lines. So simple, simple. We are going to take it across our hairline so it blends into our hair, and I'm going to connect it right here, making this a full line, okay? So that is 1 line. Just follow that hairline. Depending on your forehead shape, you can go a little less with contour, a little bit more if you need to bring your forehead down, but instantly it's bringing this area more highlighted, more forward to accentuate my eyes because I'm adding that little bit of dimension, if that makes sense. And make sure you brush it into your hairline. Line 2, find that ear and that cheekbone, you can feel it. And we are just going to press this into, basically like you're pressing it into that cheekbone. And as I start to press it in, I'm kind of lifting it up. You always want to lift. Now, if you can see, it's just giving me a little bit of natural dimension right here. It might look a little harsh, but we blend that out. But it's just enhancing those natural shadows of our face that we already have. So that's line 2. Again, just press it. Just like that. So 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Okay. Line 4, you have a natural shadow on your jawline. We're just going to follow that. So super simple, all the way across. Doesn't have to be perfect. But the key with the jawline is make sure you remember to blend it out. So what I do is, as I'm applying it, I start to blend it down. So for some reason I forget to blend it out later, it's already taken care of. Then I just go back into that fluffy brush and I'm going to start softening that harsher contour. My forehead's kind of already blended out, but I'm just going to soften those harsher lines. So I've just got some natural dimension. If you need to clean it up at all, you can add a little bit more. It's buildable. I'm looking in my mirror over here if you're wondering. Contour does not have to be scary. So if you want to apply your foundation first and then put your contour on like you're used to, by all means do that. But just know it's meant to give you coverage in those areas anyway. Hi, baby.
There's a time to go.
Not with that face.
But is it?
Soon. Okay, so my contour is blended out. I've got some nice natural dimension. And then I'm going to just go in with my finger into my brightening. And I'm just going to place that in spots that I want to add a little extra brightness. So think center of your face, okay? And then right there. So that is my brightening shade, and you can even take it along that contour to really make that pop. I'm gonna put a little bit on that red spot that I always get there. So this is your brightening shade. Then you'll just take a brush and press it in, and it just adds some extra. So you're just pressing it in. To bring extra brightness to your face. All cream, so it blends together super nicely. Okay, so that just gave me extra brightness. My nose is already kind of contoured because of that brighter color. But if you take a little bit of your contour with your fingers, you can add a little extra nose contour right there. And then I would take this and just tap it out. So super easy, okay? So that's your basic highlight contour. Same way I usually, like the three same colors I always use. I just started with amber first all over. If that's what you're used to doing with your normal makeup of liquid or powder or whatever you're using, you put it all over first and then you go in and add that dimension. You can still do that with cream. But you don't have to. That's the thing, is the contours have coverage. So you can avoid your cheek area and your forehead because that darker color already has that coverage, which is so cool. Then I'm gonna take some Bella and put it here to add some warmth. So I kind of got Bella a little too high right here, but as I start blending, it should just work out itself, but if it doesn't, being cream, you can totally fix it. So I'm just going to press Bella, and Bella bronzer is such a beautiful, warm, sheer color, so it doesn't provide coverage, but it adds that beautiful warmth to the skin that we're all wanting, especially with summer around the corner. Just tap, tap, tap. So we'll see if it blends out just fine on its own, and if not, we'll take our brush that had that highlight color on and we will just fix it. So I'll show you. You can just take what's left over and just brighten that up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go into a little bit of Renaissance. Just barely put it on my brush. And I like putting that higher up. This is my lip and blush palette that I carry in my purse for touch-ups. So it can just be very lightly applied. Like that. And then I'm going to go in with Maui on the front part of my cheeks. Just like that. Okay. Those are so pretty. Creams just blend together. Okay. I get a lot of stubbornness right here, so I just sometimes tap into my amber just a little bit to make sure I get that coverage I need. It's all buildable and you can work with it super easy. It's literally like a painter's palette, which is so cool. Take that Bella. I took off my lashes, so I always feel funny without them. But Bella is beautiful on the eyelids alone or just as a base to start your eyeshadow. It just adds depth and warmth. Okay, before I do anything, I'm gonna set my face. You wanna get it wet. That will be the best way to set your makeup. I don't know where my... Where did it go? Okay, then I'm gonna just take a little bit of oak, which is what I used on my brows today, which I haven't used in a while. I really want to do my lashes, but I don't have time. So I hate mascara. I wish I liked it, but I love washing my face at night, but I hate washing my eye makeup off. I am forever grateful for the DIY lashes. But when I take them off and don't have time to do them, I get bummed because they look so much better. So that was just Bella bronzer and a little bit of oak. Now lastly, go into my scented perfume. It's this rose gold illuminator. It is so stunning on the skin. It just adds that candlelit glow. but also a little bit of scent. And then I'll just take this and press it in. There's so many robins out my window right now. It's been raining, like drizzling, and they're loving it. All right, I'm gonna show this again. I've been loving this. This is Coffee by NYX. Okay, and then I take my City Lips. This is a hydrating lip plumper that really helps with hydration on the lips and can help with fine lines. Now it'll help just to naturally plump it up, not like crazy plump, but I feel like it fills in the gaps on my lips when they're dry. It's really pretty, and it's like a smooth sticky, if that makes sense. It is not sticky where you can't pull your lips apart, and it's not sticky, if that makes sense. But this combination makes my teeth look so white. It's just Coffee by NYX and City Lips. So I'll let it do its thing, and then usually I put Maui or Summer Love or Ibiza on top. But I'm gonna let it do its thing. So I start to feel it tingle just slightly. It's not crazy tingle like some, but it just naturally plumps them. It brings like the color to your lips. I did put the coffee on, but like if you did it just by itself, your lips would turn a little bit darker of a color because it's bringing that blood to the surface, giving your lips that natural color. So I love the clear because you can do so much with it by itself, with a lip liner, with a color on top. It's just very versatile, however you want to say it. All right, that's my makeup, guys. So if you're afraid to contour, don't be. Start with this first if you want all over, if that's comfortable for you, and then go in with your contour in 4 lines. Across the forehead, temple to temple, under each cheekbone, and along your jawline.
Mommy.
Yes.
You know what Amy was doing?
Yeah.
That's.
I don't know if you can tell, but to me, in my mirror, my lips already look a little bigger. Not crazy big. I'm not saying this is a miracle. Boom, your lips are huge. But I have lip filler, and I always feel like this part always dissolves the quickest. So it helps to fill that in. It just helps to plump them up a little bit more. But I love that it's hydrating. It's actually good for your lips. It's not like if I was to put this on my daughter, which I won't, but like say as she gets older, she grabs this in my purse and puts it on. I would rather her use this than like those crazy tingle ones where she's like, holy it's on my lips. So I like that. Okay, so if you want to mattify your lip gloss, take one that's more of our not so shiny, so satin. We call them satin. They're our matte shades. And tap that on. And that will mattify it. Just like that.